Hello everybody and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play. It has been a minute since I uploaded and I figured that since a lot of you wanted to see a Minecraft series from the beginning, then I would restart the series after finishing Back to Beta Days. So without further ado, let's begin a new series and a new adventure in this brand new Minecraft world. As you can see, I kind of stumbled upon a village. I really only spawned like 20 blocks that way. But I mean, hey, this is a great spawn. I've got food, so we should be able to get what I want done in today's episode. First things first, let's go ahead and punch this tree. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Are we gonna have a theme for this world? I'm not sure. I know Riverton had like, well, Back to Beta Days had plenty of themes, but it as I was saying, Back to Beta Days had a lot of different themes, and I kind of let it get a little too wound up and misconstrued throughout the series. So this one will be pretty standard, pretty set in stone with what I do. I want to stick to this one world and this one world alone. Now, in perfect tradition, I'm only going to make, wait. Oh, it's only one stick. Oh, nope, never mind. I'm going to make a pickaxe and mine stone tools for everything else I need. My agenda for today's episode is kind of along the lines of build a house, build some animal farms, and build a crop farm. And I think that should be good enough for the first episode. And hello, it looks like we found our first cave here. Wow, okay. Exactly what I needed. Ow. All right, there we go. I've got a foundation for some good tools. Let's get a furnace because we have a lot of iron here. Now let's get that upgrade. Nice little pickaxe, a shovel. Oh yes, and how could I be so foolish? A sword. Now there's actually a good bit of iron in this little surface cave. I didn't even have to go underground to where the dark, scary monsters live. So I'm gonna keep harvesting this coal and then we should be able to continue on with building our house. I know the first nightfall is coming, but I'm gonna spend most of this night in the cave. And you know what? Screw it. I know I always run out of copper when I need it the most, so I'm just gonna get all the copper I see from the get-go. Oh, would you look at that? I already have a full stack of 64. Hello, creeper. There's a large hole, and I will have to investigate it later. Well, now that my iron's done, I can collect everything down here and move on out of this cave and back to safety. Ooh, I spy an abandoned portal. Let's check it out. Take two. I'm just gonna go ahead and walk. I'm not gonna try and jump the chasm. That was a lot easier. Looks like we have some gold here. Can I mine this with a stone pick? I should be able to. It's not the ore. Well, lesson learned. Coming off of a whole series that I beat the Ender Dragon in, I still make rookie mistakes. Just gonna narrowly try and avoid that. Chicken. Okay, apparently low hunger means you can't swim. Good to know for future reference. Right, child. Out of my bed. Zombie, get away from my villagers. I'm already claiming them as my profit source. Right, so the next order of business is food. I need a hoe so that I can break all of these wheat blocks or hay bales. Wow, the first thing I made was an iron hoe. Be mad at me in the comments if you want. I also need a pickaxe, an axe will be good. A sword, yes. Oh wait, we already have an odd number. Perfect. And I can make a shovel. Okay, well I have a full set of tools now. Let's start harvesting some of these. Oh my gosh, that's so quick. Let's get this bread. Pun intended. I can always have more. There we go. Now that I have food, I'm gonna harvest the rest of these wheat blocks and just kind of build up my own little food storage. There's a big heaping pile of hay bales. Also, two other things I need to address. Number one, the camera. I thought I'd add it into this series to add a little bit more personality to the channel. Second, I am aware that I have not looted any of the houses yet. I'm going to save that for once I get settled and build my own house. That is a lot of wheat. All right, so I think we're good on bread. Now, next up is the creation of my house. Hopefully, I can find a good spot quickly. I don't want to build in the village. I want to do something different this world, but hopefully we find a great spot near this because this will definitely be useful in the future. Quick detour into a little cave. I'm just collecting some coal so that I have more coal when we get settled. All right, so the average coal vein yielded me 54 coal. Wow, would you look at that? Another village spotted off in the distance. Nice big ravine down here we'll have to explore at some point. Very deep hole. Looks like we've got a third village over there, and I believe we have found the location for our house. Well, house base. Ow, get out of here. Another large hole that looks like it goes out of the side of the mountain. Looks like we've got some jungle over there, plains, forest, and just general hills and mountains over here. The skeleton has almost taken me out, so I'm going to run back to my village and hopefully not die from fall damage, and we'll sleep the night off and begin collecting resources. Good as new. Ooh, we gotta, oh my god, wow, that was a big fight. Out of my bed, lame-o. I'm going to treat this as my temporary base of operations while I collect the resources necessary to begin my house. I don't think it will be too big of a house, but I want to make sure that we have enough resources so I don't come up short again. Because one of the things I learned from back to beta days is that I usually come up short on supplies with my builds until late game. So I'm going to try and avoid that early game by getting plenty of resources. Now, one thing I realized that you guys didn't get to experience last series is that you didn't get to see me build my first house from the ground up. If you're new to the channel, what happened was essentially I started a world in October and stopped waffling on if I was going to make a YouTube channel or not, and decided to try it out on that world, and everything stuck, so I kept with it. But this world and series will be 100% from the ground up to the end. I was about to say, look at this large chasm, but I already discovered this. I'm curious to experiment with some cherry wood, so I might venture up there later and get a few logs. You know, while I'm collecting materials, I'm also going to grab these fence posts. I am going to try and make my job as easy as possible with this build. I didn't even realize that my axe was almost dead. Guess it's time to go into a cave and get some stone. Aw, that cat looks like my cat Wilbur. In addition to getting stone, I'm going to grab a lot of this andesite as well. I'm going to try and keep it 50-50 because I don't want to waste my pickaxe on only andesite, but I definitely need a lot of this. Okay, before I run out of my iron pick, I need to take a quick detour to that ravine and see if I can get some more. I'd also like to get some armor set up too, because we all know how I play. It looks like we got some up there, but I want to make sure there's none down here so I don't waste my time. All right, it looks like the only iron is high up in this ravine. All right, 5 iron is enough to get me by. All right, well, that's cooking. I'm gonna finish this pickaxe off with andesite. I'm gonna go ahead and make a bucket too, because I always forget that. All right, so apparently there's a spider around here that's keeping me awake. Oh, I know where he is. There you are. So I'm pretty comfortable with this amount of supplies for my starter house. I'm envisioning something small to mid-sized with a healthy mix of materials. I'm also going to leave my chest over there for now as a way to minimize clutter and to minimize moving things around. So here's what I have in mind. Entryway here. Take it back 3. Door facing this way. Staircase here. Tower should go here. Then right here, I want the living space. Space for a fireplace. Space for a kitchen / food storage. And a back door / space for a mini farm right here. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the nitty gritty, so enjoy this quick time lapse of me building the first floor of this house. So I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't grossly underestimate the amount of materials I needed. Side note, got some armor and a shield. Again, it appears that I have underestimated the amount of resources that I need to finish my house. But while I'm waiting for my floor materials to finish cooking, not floor, I'm gonna go ahead and start on my farm. Now, the design for this is going to be extremely simple. I'm just going to round out from here to there and fill it in. Went ahead and made sure to create a infinite water source. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And to start, I'm just gonna plant these in rows, which is how you should always plant your crops. Since we're on the topic of farming, I think I'm gonna go back down to this village and check to see if there's any other crops that I can grow. Aha! He has potatoes and some carrots. That's perfect. I'm also going to take this downtime to hop over to this jungle and see if I can't rustle up some bamboo. Good thing I found cows. These will come in handy later. That is a massive chasm. Amazing. Oh, I've spotted it. Normally I have to go 10,000 blocks for this stuff, but luckily the Minecraft gods have blessed me. Sweet, sweet bamboo. Look at that. You can still see my house from down here, so it'll work good as a visual beacon. I can plant all of these and have scaffolding galore. And we can get going on the potatoes and the carrots. I'm going to chop down these trees because I have nothing better to do. And with that, I'll fill out this whole floor. I'm going to switch things up right here on the tower. You'll see why shortly. And fill these levels in with some andesite. Adding some rooms up here can't hurt, so I'm going to put a room back here and then have a room right here. Because I'm low on resources, I'm gonna make a quick trip back to that chasm so that so that we can get some more iron and get some other roofing materials, aka deep slate. I need to be careful because I have little to no armor. I'm going into uncharted territory. Yeah, look at all that, all those creepers. So I'm just gonna start by lighting it up in sections. Here I'm going to light up this upper section, mine it out, then try and get some lower level access. Okay, I have not stuck to my plan. I just fell down here, so I'm just gonna light this area up and see if I can make it down to deep slate layer. Oh, there we go. Cool. I don't have to get that much, but I do need to get a good bit. I've made it back up here to take care of the rest of this area. You can see it's still quite dark. A lot of monsters up here, and I think I'm gonna get my cheeks clapped. I've been mining deep slate for quite some time now. I haven't gone too deep in the cave because I want next episode to be a caving adventure. This is just for building. Oh my god, I found diamonds. That was unintentional. That's also really shallow. We're only at -1. Huh. Oh my gosh. Oh, what? Freaking 6 diamonds. I mean, I guess it isn't a beanin episode if I don't accidentally stumble upon diamonds. So iron's more important to me than deep slate right now. So I'm gonna harvest that before my pickaxe dies. I thought you could sneak up on me, huh? Not today, buddy. Oh. Womp. And there's the rest of my pick. Pretty clean haul if I say so myself, but I think I'm sinking. I am. And my boat should be this way, and my home should be that way. Now I'm going to invest solely in tile stairs and blocks because I know slabs will be okay, but the roof is going to need a lot of work. I can get slabs later. Stash away my 6 diamonds, build myself some scaffolding. If you don't use this, you're crazy. And let's continue on building. Well, there's a majority of the roof done. Kind of hard to get a good view right now because I'm on the top of a mountain, so I can't really look at it from a bunch of different angles from far away. But I like it. I think there's a few details I need to work out, like fix that. Outside of that, I need to put some birch up in those eaves, I think they're called. I don't know, don't care. And fill out the windows. Also going to build a staircase up to the attic right here because I want storage up in my attic. In the last series, I had a bunch of attic space that I never used, but this time we're putting storage up here. Okay, there we go. It's looking a little shabby because, you know, there's supposed to be a tower right there, but for the house itself, it's actually looking pretty good. Now, off camera, I'm going to make this front yard a little more survival friendly and probably start filling in this chasm. Actually, that wasn't so terrible. I'm sure by moving some dirt over here, I can fill it in actually in the next 5 minutes. Now, before I start on the tower, I can't forget about these outcroppings. I think I'm just going to place one here, just like that. You may have also noticed I've been farming and we've actually had a pretty good return on carrots so far. Now, to break up the textures a little more, I'm going to use cobblestone stairs in these upstairs windows, and I'll start working on this tower. I guess I'm gonna have some snow up here. I think I'm gonna take that tower up 2 more levels before I cap it off, but in order to do that, I need more wood. I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. I hear a skeleton in my house. Fool! Oh, he almost killed me. Should probably light this place up. Oh my god, that was the perfect amount. Oh, false alarm. I had some left over. Well, now I can put the floor in here, and I'll put a floor in below as well. Now here's to hoping I have enough andesite to finish this tower off. No, I was just short. All right, how's that looking? Is that too tall? It's too late already. I need like 12 more pieces of andesite. Please give me some. Aha, I found you. Oh, wait, what am I doing? This is going to be the observation deck. I didn't even need all this. I guess now I can start on the roof. Okay, that might be a tad too tall. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I can always build up on my house if I want, or I can expand in any direction in the air. My goal is to kind of have this like one single base that just keeps building on itself and branching out, almost like one of those cartoon houses we saw a lot when we were kids. Because of time, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off this build, start on the next section of the video. So here's to hoping that I have some nearby. I think I spot one. There is a cow, but it's surrounded by monsters. Sneak attack. This wasn't really a sneak attack. Not blow up, creeper. No. Okay, so we're gonna sleep in the village for now. I should have done that to begin with. Okay, you've got to be kidding me. 1 cow in this whole area? Well, I guess 1 is better than none. Oh, I see my second target. Okay, that's 1 down. Come here, you. Come on, we're nearly there. Thank you. That was actually pretty easy. Now breed. Yo, little baby cow. Oh, finally. Thank you everyone for watching this. This has been the first episode of a Minecraft Let's Play. Please tune in next week for next episode where we will go caving and try to find a lot of riches. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I post videos every Monday for Minecraft. Until next time, I'm Beanin. Peace.